Okay, so in this video, we will continue our discussion on expressions, algebraic expressions, and how do we evaluate them. Now, one of the other key difference between an arithmetic expression and an algebraic expression is that arithmetic expressions can be evaluated immediately. And when we say immediately, what do we mean by that? So take the example of this expression, arithmetic expression over here, 4 multiplied by 3 plus 5. When I say evaluating this expression, it means solving this, simplifying this and getting the resultant number. So what is that number going to be? So when I solve this, 4 times 3 gives me 12, to which I have to add 5, and this gives me 17. So 17 is the value of this expression, 4 times 3 plus 5. I have evaluated this arithmetic expression. But is that the same case for an algebraic expressions? We cannot do so. Now just have a look at this 4n plus 5. Now this is an algebraic expression. What is the value for this? What is the number that I can give here? I cannot give a number unless and until I know what is the value of n. Now let us say that we put a value of 3 to n, that is instead of n I am giving the value 3 to n. So then I can proceed to solve this expression by writing 4 multiplied by 3 plus 5. It gives me 12 plus 5, which is 17. Well, this variable could have been anything else. It is just like I have taken 3. So what this means is that though arithmetic expressions can be evaluated immediately, algebraic expressions can be evaluated only when we give a value to the variables in the expression. Otherwise, we do not know what is the equivalent number for that algebraic expression. Now, having said that, let us continue our discussion on the usage of algebraic expressions in our day-to-day lives, and that is where it would be really fun. In fact, in our day-to-day lives, we do encounter many situations where the use of algebraic expressions is very helpful. In fact, I'm pretty sure you would be involved in one or the other way using algebraic expressions without even being aware that it's an algebraic expression. Now, there is a fundamental idea here, and that idea is that we have a daily situation. We need to convert that situation or a statement into an algebraic expression, and how do we do that is what we are going to learn now. So let us see a few of the examples as they are described in the situations below. So now in the first column, so basically this is a two-step process. First, we understand the situation, or we have a statement from our daily life. Now we know that there is something unknown in there. So the first step is to be able to identify and denote a variable for the unknown quantity, and then to form an algebraic expression which captures what the situation is saying. So in this table, right, we have this situation described in the first column, and then step 1, which is identifying the variable or for denoting the unknown, is in the second column, and step 2 is for coming up with the algebraic expression. So now let us go through these 4 examples one by one. So let us take the first row. It says that Sarita has 10 more marbles than Amina. Now, okay, we know that we are thinking about marbles. Okay, Sarita has 10 more marbles than Amina. Now we do not know how many marbles Amina has. Only we know is that Sarita has 10 more than that. So in that case, it is important for me to know the number of marbles that Amina has, and it is an unknown. So the step 1 for me is to find out a variable which denotes the marbles that Amina has. So we say that let Amina have x marbles. So we use the variable x to denote the marbles that Amina has. And now this statement says that Sarita has 10 more marbles than Amina. So can I say that Sarita has x plus 10 marbles? So as you can see that Sarita has 10 more marbles than Amina, and this statement that Sarita has x plus 10 marbles is same. So what we have done is we have converted a statement here into an algebraic expression. Let us take the another example. Balu is 3 years younger than Raju. Now again we know that Balu is 3 years younger than Raju, but we don't know the age of Raju. So the age of Raju becomes a variable and we can use any letter. So in this case we are saying let Raju's age be X years. Now once we know that Raju's age is X years, Balu is 3 years younger, right? So we need to subtract 3 years from the age of Raju, which is X. So the expression that we come up is Balu's age is X minus 3 years. So this is an algebraic expression which involves subtraction. Now let us take the third example. So we say that Bikash is twice as old as Raju. Again, I do not know Raju's age, but I know that Bikash is twice the age of Raju. So I say that let Raju's age be X years. So this is the variable X. And therefore the Bikash age becomes 2X years. So this is a third example which involves multiplication. Now let us see the fourth example. Raju's father's age is 2 years more than 3 times of Raju's age. Now this is a bit complicated. What is it that we know here? We know about Raju's father's age, but we don't know about Raju's age. So as in the previous two examples, we just say that because it is unknown, we will use a variable to represent that. So we say that let Raju's age be X years. Now if Raju's age is X years, what is Raju's father's age? So it is 2 years more than 3 times Raju's age. So we divide it into two parts. It is 3 times Raju's age and you add 2 to it. So we can say that Raju's father's age is 3x plus 2. So it's like 3 times Raju's at 2 years more than that. So this is how we form algebraic expressions in the day-to-day situations. There are a few more here. There are a few more examples here and I will go through them pretty quickly. So the example here is how old will Susan be 5 years from now? Well, I don't know the Susan's age right now. So I will say let y be the present age of Susan in years. And the statement that will use the expression will be 5 years from now, Susan will be y plus 5 years old. Other example, how old was Susan 1 year ago? Well, I don't know Susan's age right now. It's not given to me. So I say let y be Susan's age, present age in years. And I want to find out her age 4 years back. Simply subtract 4 from y. So we get 4 years ago, Susan was y minus 4 years old. Now let's take the seventh example, which says that price of wheat per kilograms is rupees 5 less than price of rice per kg. Okay, so I know that I have a value of price of wheat, but I don't know what is the price of rice. So we can say that use a variable to denote the price of rice per kg to be rupees p as shown here. Therefore, the price of wheat per kg is p minus 5 because it is 5 less than the price of rice. Eighth example, price of oil per liter is 5 times the price of rice per kg. It is a similar example, but just that we are taking oil now. So we can just use the same variable for as we used for the price of rice, which is rupees p. Therefore, the price of oil per liter is going to be 5 times p as is described here. And the 10th problem says that the speed of a bus is 10 km per hour more than the speed of a truck going on the same road. What do we don't know? We do not know what is the speed of the truck. So we can say that let the speed of the truck be y km per hour and the speed of a bus is 10 km more. So we just say that the speed of the bus is y plus 10 kilometers per hour. So as you can see that we have seen so many examples which describe the use of algebraic expressions practically in our day-to-day life. And now we would be solving some examples using these algebraic expressions in the coming video.